Hi, and welcome to the Litigator's Lounge, where we delve into the intricate world of commercial litigation with Offit Kurman's commercial litigators. I'm Niall McMillan. I'm an associate attorney here in the commercial litigation practice, and I'm joined with Anders Sleight, for our commercial litigation practice group leader. Hi, Anders.
Niall, how you doing? Thanks for inviting me into the lounge.
Doing well. So I hear you have an interesting topic for us today.
Yeah, I wanted to talk quickly about the Lis Pendens, which is an intricate and old Latin term that is used to affect interest in real estate. So if you have a claim or a case or a suit that you need to file that touches on real estate, right? And that's the key focus, right? A piece of real property or an interest in real estate that you have, or you have a claim related to that, or your client does. If you have an action that you're filing wherein you want to claim an interest in that, maybe it deals with an estate or a trust issue, right? It's important to file that Lis Pendens, particularly if you are claiming an interest in the piece of real estate. That Lis Pendens acts as a temporary lien, if you will, right? So it would affect and impede any party's ability to question your title or potentially sell the property, particularly if you have an action pending. And the term lis pendens means literally suit pending in Latin. So that's the purpose of the lis pendens. If you have an interest in a piece of real property and you have litigation pending related to that real property and you claim an interest in that piece of real property, generally speaking, you can file a lis pendens to alert any would-be, third parties, whether they be purchasers or other interested parties, possible tenants, right, that you have an interest in that piece, or that you're claiming an interest in that piece of real property. It serves as a means of notice to put parties on record notice that you have a claim in that piece of real estate. And that can help serve as an important means of protection for your interest and to prevent any type of sale or transaction or conveyance of the property while your claim is pending adjudication from the court.
And so, how would that work if, let's say, a sale did go through while there's a lien on the property through the independence?
Yeah, then then I think at that point you would have a valid claim because against the would-be purchaser. All right. So not only would your claim be against the former owner of the property, which presumably you're litigating against the former owner of the property, but you'd also have a good basis for a claim against the would-be purchaser to potentially unwind that transaction or that conveyance. The timing of the recording of the lis pendens would be important, right? Did your lis pendens, was it recorded before the sale, was knocked down or completed, right? Before the deed conveying the property was recorded, right? That's the key thing, and the timing could matter. If it's a matter of minutes or something like that, that may not be enough, but if it's a day or two before, that should be perfectly fine to preserve your interest. And generally speaking, any title company that is, contemplating closing a transaction, or a settlement company, they will do an updated title search, just before that settlement. And as long as your lis pendens is recorded when that is ongoing, it should serve to impede or just to stop any settlement or conveyance of the property. Again, assuming that a settlement or that a title search is done that would reveal something like that. So it can be a powerful tool. It's not going to be a perfect tool, but definitely something you should consider if you have a real estate related claim.
And then you talked about how it's a tool for protection. Have you found that it's a good tool for resolving a case, to pushing parties towards settlement?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's another, a good part of it, right? Because if you have a lawsuit pending, right, and you also have a companion lis pendens filed with that lawsuit, your lis pendens more than likely will impede or forestall any efforts to sell that property from the owner or whoever you're in litigation with. So that can be particularly if they have a transaction that they are trying to close on the other party. That lis pendens is going to be a powerful negotiation tool that you can use to try to either resolve your matter, or if need be, to get it in front of a judge for a ruling a little bit quicker.
That's great to know. Thank you, Anders. I appreciate that. This has been another episode of Litigators Lounge. Offit Kurman, as a reminder, is a full-service law firm with offices and litigators from coast to coast. We provide litigation services regarding employment, financial services, construction, and business dispute matters. Please reach out to Offit Kurman if you have any litigation matter that requires attention. Thank you.
Thank you.